Fox News. Okay, now this is a fluid situation, this Dominion lawsuit thing. And we tape in the late afternoon, the No Spin News. So we can go out to all over the world. We're a worldwide news agency now. And so by the time I'm saying this, something might have changed. So the trial was postponed for a day. It was supposed to start today in Delaware. You'll know that Dominion Voting Machine Company is suing Fox News for $1.6 billion. The judge postponed it, and that signals that there are settlement talks underway, which I am told is true. If I had to bet, and this is purely speculation on my part, I would bet there would be a settlement between $750 million and $1 billion. Fox News will pay Dominion because Rupert Murdoch does not want to get on that stand. And then all the other Fox primetime people would have to be on the stand as well. And I wrote a column yesterday. All the other media in America love this. They've already convicted Fox News. Please read the column. I think it's a fair column. That's why I wrote it. Nobody else would have the guts to write it, but I did. Okay, so I hope you read that. Anyway, after this is resolved, it continues, okay? Because there is another lawsuit by a company called Smartmatic against Fox News as well. They're based in London, England, all right? And they do voting systems as well, electronic voting systems. So they're suing for $2.7 billion against Fox. By the way, Dominion, if it wins a settlement, then goes after Newsmax and OAN. So Dominion, this is just one of three. Newsmax and OAN do not have the money. So they would bankrupt those agencies. If Fox settles, and Fox would have to admit some wrongdoing in the settlement. They would have to. That's it for Newsmax and OAN. I can't see them surviving because they'll lose. And they don't have nearly the resources that Fox News has. That's one repercussion. And that's why the liberal media wants Dominion to prevail, because they want to knock out all conservative television, all of it. And in addition to that, there are so many other things. So even though this Dominion Fox News thing will probably be, a 2-week trial maybe, but if they settle, it'll be over fast, but it won't be over. So I told you we were going to find a lawyer, a fair guy, no ideology, to help us in our analysis of this situation, which is big. All right, because if you knock out all conservative media, Fox News won't fold no matter what happens. Okay, 3 million Americans, that's their core audience, 3 million. Okay, they will still watch Fox no matter what. Okay, no matter what. They are not going to stop. But 3 million are not that many. The core, when I was there, was much, much higher. Okay, so joining us now from Buffalo, New York, is Aaron Sakin. He is a partner in the Hodgson Ross firm out of Buffalo, and he knows litigation inside and out. So in my setup, did I do anything that you would object to in a court of law, counselor?
No, Bill. All is good.
So, all right. So we got the record right here. So I think that this settlement will happen, but if I'm wrong, the trial will unfold. Handicap Fox News's possibility that they win on a percentage basis, 30%, whatever. What would you put the percentage basis on?
Certainly less than 50-50. No question. Probably closer to your number, Bill. Maybe even smaller than that. If what we've seen in the press in terms of the publications that have been leaked and revealed, if that's really what we're going to see for most of the trial, this is going to be a very uphill climb for Fox. I should say, though, it is hard to win a defamation case normally, right? Because normally you have to prove falsehood. The judge has already ruled in Fox's favor. So that now leaves Dominion having to prove the intent, right? Was there actual malice? Was there reckless disregard? It's not easy to prove, but there's already a lot of proof here, and I would not want to be Fox right now if I were heading
So the odds are that Dominion will prevail if the trial goes forward. I did write a column on it, and it's there addressing the counselor's reckless disregard for the truth point. So if you want to get really into it, read the column. Now, this is an ending for Fox because if they lose an enormous amount of money, which it would have to be for Dominion to settle, or if Dominion wins, they'll get an enormous amount of money. The individual shareholders, Americans and people overseas who hold the stock in the Fox company, can sue themselves, Fox, for fraud. Can they not?
It depends on how they would style it. There are certainly shareholder suits all the time. And if the company or certain individuals or executives with control of the company act in a manner that is inconsistent with their duties there and their fiduciary duties, those suits are common. Whether it would go anywhere, I don't know. It would depend on what they allege and the proof that they have. But sure, those suits happen all the time.
There's already been at least 2 Fox shareholders have filed suits against the company, but I would say there could be thousands that follow if it's shown that Fox did not live up to its reputation of reporting the news in an honest way, because that's why you're buying the stock. You're buying a company that you believe is putting out an honest product, right?
And you would presumably buy a company whose officers and directors wouldn't put the company knowingly, right, in a position where it would be subject to liability, where it would harm the company. And all those things would have to come out in litigation. And I suspect, Bill, if there is such a large number of individuals trying to sue, what would happen is these would be consolidated, and eventually it would become some type of class action, is what I would suspect if it got there.
And the odds of that happening are?
To be determined.
I'd say it's 100%, counselor. 100% that will happen.
Well, there will be suits. I agree with you there. I don't know if we're going to get hundreds or thousands of people, but it's possible. And certainly those suits and the people who have brought those suits, Bill, can allege and try to be class representatives to bring it on behalf of thousands of people. You actually don't need that many people to sue, because there could be a settlement on behalf of the whole class.
There's no way, with $4 billion in the bank, and that's what Fox News has, largely, counselor, because of me, but I'm 6 years out, so none of this has anything to do with me. But they have $4 billion in the bank. Now, Dominion's going to take $1 billion of that, one way or the other, so that leaves 3. These people are going to come in. You got to know that. You got to know they're coming. They're coming against Fox. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today, and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.